Welcome back to another Top Series. Podcasts are not new to our ears and are actually pretty common, especially to those who want to be updated in the daily lives of a celebrity. Some of the podcasts might include private life details of a personal celebrity, or, nonetheless, their opinions for some popular issue. Others are a tool to motivate others to be positive in life, while some are made to advise people about relationships. Well, do you want to know the celebrities who are also a popular host of their own podcast? Grab a seat and relax because it's time to check out the best celebrity podcasts. Although podcasts are nothing new, tons of celebrities have taken to the platform to share their thoughts, voice concerns, and provide great entertainment otherwise. You'll find quite a few popular celebrities with podcasts, from your favorite stand-up comedians to star athletes. And surely there's one that suits your style. So, here are the top 12 mainstream celebrities doing a podcast. Number 12, Ashley Graham. Join supermodel, style icon, and barrier-breaking body activist Ashley Graham and trailblazing guests for intimate, off-the-cuff conversations about culture, beauty, business, and owning who you are. With the biggest and boldest, most influential people discussing heartfelt and hilarious issues that really matter, this is a pretty big deal. Graham is a proponent of the body positivity and the health at every size movements. In 2016, she became the first size 16 model to be featured on the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. Glamour described Graham's cover as bringing size acceptance into the mainstream. Number 11, Chris Booker and Perez Hilton. What's hot? Perez Hilton and Chris Booker let you know. These two pop culture experts bring you their unique perspective and insight into the trending stories of the week in the world of showbiz and beyond. Nothing is off the table, no holds barred, and these two usually disagree about everyone. It's a highly enjoyable and engaging listen. Number 10, Heather McDonald. Heather McDonald is an American actress, comedian, and author. Born and educated in Southern California, she is best known for her appearances on the E! Series Chelsea Lately. She was one of the 8 writers on the show and often participated in sketches and segments. McDonald also wrote and appeared in the show's spin-off After Lately. Her first book, a 2010 memoir of her college years, made the bestseller list of the New York Times. When Heather isn't headlining theaters across the country as a top stand-up comedian or being the perfect wife and mother of 3, she is diving into juicy pop culture. From all things Hollywood, celebrity romances, Bravo TV to her real-life drama, Heather tackles the most juiciest and controversial topics. Heather will not hold back on her opinion on anything or anyone. While talking to guests, ranging anywhere from actors to comics to reality stars, Heather asks the juiciest questions you always want answered. Number 9, Keltie Knight, Jack Vanek, and Becca Tobin. Here's a 3-in-1 podcast that brings you the Lady Gang podcast. A celebrity-driven podcast from the minds and mouths of Keltie Knight, Jack Vanek, and Becca Tobin, where no subject is off limits. Inspired by their bottomless mimosa brunches, each week, a celebrity guest joins the girls for a raw, honest, and hilarious look at what life is really like under the bright lights of Hollywood. Number 8, Bonnie Fuller. Bonnie Fuller is a Canadian media executive and the editor of HollywoodLife.com. Fuller has been responsible for several American magazine titles, including as Vice President and Editorial Director of American Media. Hollywood Life's podcast brings you discussion, debate, and inside scoop on all the biggest breaking celebrity news. Plus, candid conversations with top TV, music, and movie stars. Hosted by Hollywood Life's Editor-in-Chief, Bonnie Fuller, she'll also share her personal celebrity experiences from her infamous career as a top American editor. Pretty interesting, right? Number 7, Bobby Finger and Lindsay Weber, a podcast dedicated to deciphering and celebrating pop culture's greatest and not so greatest who's and thems. Everything you need to know about celebrities you don't. Hosted by Bobby Finger and Lindsay Weber. Number 6, Peter Travers. Peter Travers is an American film critic, journalist, and television presenter who has written for People and Rolling Stone, George Clooney, Julianne Moore, and Russell Crowe, just to name a few. They dropped by the ABC News studio to talk to Rolling Stone's film and television critic Peter Travers about their latest projects and their lives. And just when you think you know all there is about these stars, there's a musical surprise at the end of every interview. New episodes every Thursday morning. Number 5, Taylor Nolan. Taylor Nolan was a contestant on the 21st season of The Bachelor. She was eliminated in week 5. She returned for and won the 4th season of Bachelor in Paradise. Taylor Nolan gets candid with various celebrity guests and experts. The podcast focuses on mental health, relationships, and personal development. Taylor's unique perspective comes from her studies in psychology and counseling, as well as her time spent on the Bachelor and Bachelor in Paradise reality TV shows. Number 4, Anna Faris. Quote, relationship advice from completely unqualified Hollywood types. Join me on a mission to create a community where those of us who have no idea what the fuck we're doing can find comfort, support, and laughter. End quote. Anna Faris's Is Unqualified podcast is a not-so-great relationship advice from completely unqualified Hollywood types. Anna K. Faris is an American actress, podcaster, and author. She rose to prominence from her work in comedic roles, particularly the lead part of Cindy Campbell in the Scary Movie film. Number 3, Erik Majel. Erik Majel is host of a podcast literally to update the people of what is new about the issues that we are facing for. One of his latest podcasts is Cup A Ronnie, a quarantine edition that discusses about plenty of things to do during the quarantine and how to spend the summer vacation at home. It gives us some information and advice to teach us how to cope when we are bored staying in our house. It also teaches us to spend time with our family, discussing topics of the new mainstream: life, social issues, television, movies, internet trends, gaming, food, drink reviews, collectibles, and more. Celebrity interviews, industry interviews, traveling to cons, breweries, and live events around the country. Number 2, RuPaul and Michelle Visage. Michelle Visage is an American singer, television host, radio DJ, performer, television producer, media personality, an American drag queen, actor, model, singer, songwriter, and television personality. Since 2009, he has produced and hosted the reality competition series RuPaul's Drag Race, for which he has received 6 Primetime Emmy Awards in 2016, 2017, 2018, and 2019. RuPaul and his co-host, Michelle Visage, discusses pop culture, advice, beauty advice, and behind the scenes of their hit show, RuPaul's Drag Race, and much more. And number 1, Shaquille O'Neal. Much bigger than sports, the show is fun, topical, and slightly irrelevant. Shaquille O'Neal talks news, entertainment, controversy, and the crazy life of the Diesel himself. He and his sports sidekick, John Kincaid, never know who will show up to shoot the proverbial Shaquille Rashawn Shaq O'Neal is an American former professional basketball player who is a sports analyst on the television program Inside the NBA on TNT. He is considered one of the greatest players in National Basketball Association history. Seeing your idol in a podcast, it's not far-fetched to say that we also see them as our entertainers, especially during this pandemic, as we have nothing much to do but stay at home. Well, some of you who are watching the previous episodes of Celebrities Podcasts know these celebrities even more. while others are just, listening to not be bored in their homes. It's a good thing that we still have entertainment like these podcasts, even though we are just staying in our so-called nests. When all is said and done, it is clear that celebrities are doing their podcast not just for them or for the eyes of social media, but also to give advice for daily life, to help people face the world, and to have an acknowledgement of the opinion of other people. So it is truly amazing that even they, who are so busy in their career job as a celebrity, but still find the time to help and entertain people in their own homes. So are we thankful for that? Well, I'm sure you are. From all of these celebrities, I'm pretty sure some of you have followed some of them on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. So we can admit that we have been entertained by their podcast. So heads up and keep updated for another top series. Thank you for listening to this video, and do not forget to like it, subscribe, and turn on your notifications for our upcoming videos. If you want to suggest some interesting topics, feel free to leave a comment below. See you guys.